It's your morning marijuana motivation time. I'm your host with the Moses Marquis Saint, and every morning I get up to be alive. And this morning we're going to talk about the energy of being alive. We're going to talk about what it takes to rise up and make ourselves be the energy that we have within us and make that radiate from outside of us. It's an energy, it's an inner job, and we want to see that energy come out of you. And this morning, it feels good to be alive. Look at that. It's starting to be nice and smooth in the morning. Oh man, it feels so good. Good morning, good morning. Feels like fall is coming. It's like maybe 10-20 degrees off. Good morning. Good morning. It's already fall. You can feel it. Yeah, it's almost cold. Good morning. Yes, blessed, dude. I remember being out here in the beginning of the summer and it was like melting me. You know what I'm saying? It was like melting, and now it's just nice and breezy. I can't tell you the energy I get from just being alive. You know, there's a lot of healthiness going on when you go for walks and you start feeling your energy become something differently. Made it that way. It becomes something different, you know? Just like the seasons, whether we like it or not, things change. We get older, we get experience, we get energy. And I was just watching my friend's child crawl for the first time, right? Beautiful little girl, wish we were having babies at the same time. Anyway, I can now see the energy of a young person, a baby, you know, being like, I can crawl. You know, I can't talk, I can't walk, but I can crawl. And with all this new energy that I have in my new body, I'm not euphoric. What's the word? Euphemism. I'm looking for a certain word. I have that energy, you know, euphoric. No, what do you call that? It's when you become, I don't know, the word's slipping through me, but you know, that is it euphemism? No, but that energy, the fresh green grass smell, the wind even has energy. You know, we try to capture the wind, we try to capture the sun. Go out here into Las Vegas and you see so many different solar panels of all of us trying to grab onto this world of energy. And that's what it is. It's a world of energy out there, and we are numbing ourselves. Straight the fuck up, man, and it has to happen. Good. Too cute. Too cute. It's the ears. It's the ears. That's how you get them. Little doggy. No. So it's that. It's that energy in us where we go into something and we start telling ourselves, no, I can't have that, or that's going to take too much energy, or, you know, whatever inner talk that we're putting into ourselves changes that energy inside of ourselves. Like you look at the workout, and instead of I get to work out, I get to be healthy, I get to move this thing called my body. There's something in my glasses. No, what do? We bitch and moan. I gotta do this. Now everybody's around your bitching and your moaning and your attitude instead of your altitude and your emotions and your energy. And that's just all I'm saying, is just to be a master of yourself. You're gonna master your energy. You're gonna master where it's pointed and how it gets distributed. You know, a lot of people, they want to talk about, yeah, bro, can't till Friday, we were swamp jobs. Okay, gotcha. And it is what it is, you know? This is the situation that I live in, and I go inside of a world where people say the word can't to me. Like, I've had 2 cants this morning, and I wasn't allowed to use that word. Now, mind you, it gave me a lot of discipline, you know, but it also gave me a chip on my shoulder. It's like, man, you can't tell me what to do. You can't force me to do anything I don't want to do. And now I basically force myself to not do anything, which is such a weird thing, you know, to show my force, to show my abilities to drive. You know, my friends are giving me big compliments saying, you're the biggest hustler out there. And I just want to move something with my energy. You know, this morning I could have parked it. Almost did. Park and spark real quick. But, you know, when you're in your head you're living that way, how many of us have done that where we had high energy, especially in the morning. I get up, I took my morning shit, and my routine was masturbation. And since I quit, it's one of those things where you go inside your head and you go, man, this is the vitalness of life. This is the same skeet nut that made life. And if I give my energy away, I just spray it all over the screen like everyone else. They just keep milking us, and that's what ends up happening. We don't understand our energy. Good morning, cute little girl. She got all the energy. Good morning. And that's what we end up doing, bro. We end up putting our energy into things that we think are free, like social media or porn or lies, the little lies that we tell ourselves that become big lies, like I can't do that. When I'm hearing it from the other dudes, you're like, what's your energy level like? When you're trying to talk to these women, that's what we're reading. We're reading, do you have the same energy as me? Do we have a spiritual connection here? Or am I just a scared man that's a little bit drunk to come over and hit on you? We're afraid to ask for what we want. And I thought that was so startling that we would deny ourselves our future, deny ourselves an outlet because we're too scared to ask for it, too scared to ask a hot woman for sex, too scared to even approach her and say hello, too scared to ask our boss for a raise, too scared to get a new job, too scared to see a new country, too scared to do our finances and responsibility. In our fear, we have held ourselves down. We literally put cages on our brain. And for someone that's been depressed for the past year, I'll be the first one to admit it. I wasn't telling myself, I'm crying about it right now, but I wasn't telling myself good things because I didn't feel like I deserved good things. And I think that's the biggest issue in the world, is the way that we feel we deserve. I mean, we feel like we deserve downtime. I know I want to relax. I know we deserve, love. But I didn't really feel loving. I felt like the biggest asshole in the world. I lost a relationship. I lost a child. It all happened so suddenly. And then I realized, where was my energy? I kept pointing it at her like it was me against her, when really it's me against me. Does anybody else get that? That it was me against me. Me telling myself that she was the enemy. That if she even makes fun of me or disagrees with me, my ego was so high, all I do is sit around and protect it. And this guy's going like, everybody knows that we're putting on our ego. Literally, like a Halloween costume. Bless up, everyone. And that's where it was at. We put on our ego because we don't want anyone to think that we're weak or that we're unsmart or any of that. And that's what I felt. I felt like if I was in love, she wouldn't talk shit to me like that. You're not spontaneous enough. Bitch, I've been to Peru in a week. I went all the way to Machu Picchu without a plan. That's how spontaneous I am. And that's what we do. We put walls up. We put fears up. We put unwritten rules to say, yeah, you're allowed to do that. You're not allowed to do that. This is where your realm starts and begins. But Lord knows you can start at any time you want to begin. Think about it. If you want to start right now, you can start planning a trip around the world. You start getting energy. You start thinking about all the people that you'll get to see. You start getting to pack and dream. Your whole body gets ignited all of a sudden. You don't just go from backwards to forwards. You go into the fray. You go near the beautiful girl so you get an opportunity to talk to her. And that's what we do. We do that every morning. Every morning, good morning. And being able to talk to ourselves properly. Talk to that energy. The energy that's inside of us all, and say, hey, you know what? Maybe this morning you're not going to masturbate, Marky Saint. Maybe this morning you're going to get up and go for a walk. And of course, all my news feed starts plummeting me with half-naked girls with their legs split open. And they're like, it's sex time. Because that's what we do. We grab inner stuff, right? We grab somebody's trying to call me right now. We grab that inner stuff. She's going in this way, I'll go this way. We grab all the stuff that's inside of us and go, let me sort it. We're categorical creatures. Let me sort it. This is this emotion and this is that emotion, and this is why I'm doing this and this is why I'm doing that, instead of this is my new challenge. You know what I mean? This is the challenge that we have of our lives. Good morning. And that's what we end up doing. Good morning.
Not yet. Let's finish.
Fearless. To speak when you want to speak. To be able to will yourself. We call it will it. To will ourselves and say, okay, self, you're done parking yourself. Park and spark. You're done being just random stale energy. You're the type of energy that's dynamic. You say hello to strangers, even though they got nothing for you, you're getting something out of that. What I'm starting to notice is that energy, like the guy was saying, I started doing jumping jacks. He's like, before I come in here, I started swirling my shirt around. I make all these guys do weird shit just so they can see nobody cares. We're so self-conscious. We got our egos on too tight. Like a jock strap, it's just too tight. And I know me and myself, I'm telling you, I was too tight. I wasn't comfortable enough. I wasn't comfortable enough in my own skin to be able to take criticism. Anybody else? Being able to just hit that. And you know what? You are right. I am an asshole. I do talk too much shit. I need to be more consistent. I do need to listen. That's me. Absolutely right. Let me own it. Let me own my self-defamation. Let me own my weaknesses. Let me own it instead of putting out this external wall saying, I know it all. But lo and behold, this great ruse and mask that we're all wearing, we're exposed. Think about it. Think about how exposed you look to people that can see that energy, can see if you're comfortable in your own skin. We watch the models and none of them are smiling. They don't look too comfortable. We're like, the external's pretty, but it's like resting bitch face. You know what I mean? It's like, is that what you have to do to be you in the world? Is to put on a resting bitch face and look unapproachable, look uncomfortable, look unfun? That's what we do. We look like a bunch of unfun, ego-driven maniacs, monkeys. And it's sad because we could be someone that's truly loving and enjoying, and something that has a little more energy, that's not so serious, and a little more silly and a little more loosey-goosey and a little more choosy. And said, I chose this path. This is why I'm here. This is why my energy's here right now. I chose this path. I'm here to bring the best version of me. I hope I can meet the best version of you. And bring that energy, bring that noise to people. Be like, look, I'm not crazy. I just want to come over and tell you that you're beautiful. My name is Mark. Bam. What's up? It's exciting now. Where are all the girls? You're not asking where all the girls are at, bro. You're asking where the bar is at so you can get a drink. So there's hot girls around that are hopefully as drunk as you are, so you can talk to them and be brave all of a sudden. What if you were brave without beer? Seriously. What if your balls were bigger than your fear? What if you actually took the opportunity to will yourself into something else and bring that energy? The guy's like, why are all the girls hitting on all the rock stars and surfers? Check out their energy, bro. Get away from that energy and go in that other energy. Check out their energy, dude. They're free. They're loosey-goosey. They're playing. They're not so serious. None of their subjects are like deep thoughts, which I love, talking deep. So I made that mistake many times. And that's what my buddy said. Keep it low key, Marky saying. Keep it subversive. Don't talk about changing the world. It's too much for some people. You're too much energy for some people. So, as I express my energy through my fashion, through my clothing, through my designs, my logos, and my labels. I also, LVOG, by the way, shining with your boy, the man, the myth, the legend, Elvis Presley, y'all, shining, and I find that I also have the same abilities as other humans where I shut my shit out. In my depression, I started just beating myself up. The energy is real because I kept telling myself that. You're a horrible person. You killed your baby. You don't deserve love. Like, it's kind of the shit that the girls tell me. Like, I've been in abusive relationships too. You got too many wrinkles. No one will ever love you. No one will ever put up with that story. That's what they told me. I'm not lying. And I think some of these women are beautiful, but they also got their own demons inside of them. We all have demons, bro. We all have these little whispers in our ear. And they tell us to do certain things. We're under the influence. And then we show up and we're going, why am I under the influence right now? Why am I Marshawn Lynch piling out of a car with a busted ass front tire? Like a really busted front tire, like a shattered tire. Not a flat tire. A tire ripped to shreds down to its fucking alloy wheel. And you go, wow, it's a Super Bowl. Nobody could stop this dude. They throw the ball instead of handing it to beast mode. But beast mode was in weak mode, believe it or not. You know, I mean, he could not be stopped by a whole defensive line from the NFL trying hard on a Super Bowl. But when it came to drinking bowls of alcohol, beautiful butterfly over here, drinking bowls of alcohol, all of a sudden he's weak. He's able to be tackled by an old white male cop trying to hand wrestle this big old 300-pound dude out of the fucking car. It was crazy. It's like you're witnessing somebody weaken themselves, somebody strong, and somebody that we look up to, our kids look up to, or somebody that's, you know, it's what it is. Beast mode, right? Beast mode, weak mode. He weakened himself from something inside of himself. And I'm sure what he did, he was all about it, right? I'm sure when he first got into the car, he didn't think, oh, this is going to be reckless. This is going to be bad. No, I'm going to have a good time. This is the way I have a good time. Let's go party. Alcohol, women, and cars. Let's go. Girls, cars. Girls. Nah, nah, nah. And that's what we do. We wait to destroy each other. Hi, girls. Come to the club so we can give you alcohol, ruin your bodies, ruin your mind, and make you make bad decisions. Okay. Let me slut up. Be right there. You didn't see it that way. No, you're like, I want to have a good time. I want to feel free. You want to have a good time? You want to feel free? Climb a mountain. Go for a walk, dude. Plenty of freedom out here. And the guy said that too. Climb the mountain and don't tell anybody. Climb a mountain and don't post it. Climb a mountain and just be in the moment. Start to identify your humanhood. We're all trying to be superhumans, but we first skipped a step. We skipped crawling and wanted to go straight to walking. That interesting. Part of the crawling on our bellies, up these hills, is to let us know about our endurance, is to let that baby know how to fire its legs, how to fire its arms so it can move at the same time, or at the time they're telling themselves to move. It's amazing to me. It's amazing to me how we have developed our minds to do certain things, The guy's talking about living like, maybe have you ever lived in a hut with the Thai people in a third world country? I have. My best friend's doing it now. He's mad at me, but he was so weak. He was hiding behind his hair, and he was all pale and shaving his face and wearing kimonos and going to drink tea every day at the same way. And I went, bro, knock it off, bro. You forgot your life. You forgot there's a whole world out there outside of your rent and this apartment and this bullshit and this weakness. Like, get the fuck away from me, bro. Go talk to that girl right now. Me and you've already talked all day, all year. I'm good on talking to you. Go talk to her. Find the ability to say something nice to someone. Be nice to someone today. It's been my biggest mistake, but trying to be cocky wasn't so funny. I'm supposed to be cocky and funny. No, I'm just supposed to be confident and compliment. That's where it's at. Yeah, I can stand here for my 10 seconds. This guy's golfing out here. Hope he's not hitting this way. What if he hit me? I'd probably have to go there and whoop up on him, huh? Retaliation's another one. As soon as we feel strikes, we feel like we got a strike. I'd like to ask later, throw heads, ask later kind of person, and really, I should have some thicker skin. I thought it was the thick skin. I thought I was winning, Let him go. almost. Whatever gets you outside. Whatever gets you. Shit, I almost rolled my own ankle. Whatever gets you. Thank you for not rolling Mr. Ankle. To get outside. Even if it's just golfing or pull-ups or push-ups, whatever else you do. I got 10 more minutes, 9 more minutes to go. We'll do another lap. And then I gotta go hit this pole. I gotta go see what my muscles feel like and my back feels like and my body feels like and warm up this connection to my body. It's not just the jungle gym, it's a workout set. And that's where I'm out here. I'm in here, like, what am I doing with my energy? You know what I mean? Like, now that I have abilities, what can I do with my energies? And that's where I stay in my world. You know, I just live in this world where energy drives me. I am driven, and I should have been more fearless. I was so scared about to have a baby with this woman, and she was so scared too, and we reverberated fear that ended up losing a baby. And it just shocked me to my core that I wasn't more intelligent to not have anger issues. They talk about all these dudes, CEOs, they make it to the top, but they're bullies. They haven't figured themselves out yet. They know how to be driven. They know how to be there in the morning. I know how to be A-type all the way. And I guess I'm saying I know how to be an asshole because it came to motivation. That's what it came down to. How to motivate myself and others through energy instead of through fear or through force or anything else that, shit, I was under the disguise, man. I pretty much learned my whole life through fear. Like, something could happen to me. Alcoholic father, bipolar mother. Something could happen to me. Something can disrupt my peace. So I became a control freak. So I could have control over my environment. Same like my brother. Ultimate control. But really, I didn't even need more control. I would say I needed understanding. Understanding that's not fear, that's change. And that I'm okay to embrace and drive change. I'm okay to put myself in uncomfortable new situations. I'm okay with meeting new people. I'm okay with talking to that beautiful woman. I'm okay with being myself. And not an ego, and not a mask, and not this profile picture that we all put on and pretend that everything's gonna be okay. I'm talking about real okay. It's okay to not be okay, and it's really okay to talk to yourself every day. It's really okay to have a clearer form of who we are and what we're doing and why we're doing it. That is of the understanding. That is of the hike and the walk, and to get it, give that energy, you know? And that's what I get. I get energy from this. I get energy from the wind. I get energy from the sun. I get energy from the walk. And now all of a sudden, my chest is pumped up. You know, now all of a sudden, I'm focused. Now all of a sudden, I am me again. You know what I mean? Like a better version of me. I'm trying to get the best version of me to show up. And that's all it is. Shit, man, all you had to do was just cross the bar. How hard was that? But we make it hard. Our egos interject and say, what if I get rejected? What about my fear? Who am I? Oh, I'm the quiet guy at the end of the bar with no balls to talk to the girls. She wants you to talk to her. You know, she wants somebody to be polite and brave and not some kind of weirdo staring at her from the end of the bar looking like he's going to tie her up and put her in the back of the fucking hog tie, back of the fucking trunk. That's what we look like, scared. But look at us brave. Look at the man that just said hi. I'm Mark, I gotta know your name. I'll be mad at myself all day if I don't come over here. What's your name? Oh yeah? Sarah, cool. You're not an ex-murderer. Cool. Where are you from? What are your hobbies? What are you doing later? Where's the clothes? He said all these guys, American, Australian, Canada, afraid to talk to women. No one's out there going like they don't ask for the sex. They don't ask for the clothes. They don't ask for the raise. We don't ask for anything. We just wanted to make it, you know, arrive And then of course there's all the doctors and the engineers, and they're like, I'm here, I did what was right, I got the job, and now the women are supposed to pour in. All right, I bought the house, I got the car, I got the savings account, I got my good credit. Where's my bravery? Where's my balls to risk things like paragliding or surfing or living? Nope. We parked ourselves in front of computers, and it started to steal our energy away from us. It started to go like, yeah, let's keep you sitting. You feel comfortable, but that's the killer. They have entertained us to a T. It's almost like being a caged monkey. You know, I'm like, you're sitting there in front of the screen while life is going by, and it starts bugging me. I mean, it literally inside me, it starts bugging me. Like my other buddy says, we hustle so we don't stay bored. Yeah, bro, I don't want to be bored. If I don't have events, then life becomes repetitive. I don't move, sucker. I don't move, sucker. Move, sucker. Move, sucker. Move, sucker. Move, sucker. Move yourself in that brain. And this isn't one of those rah-rah hiss-kumbah, but the countdown of life. It is counting down, and that's how my homies do it. Believe it or not. They're in there going like, or at least the videos that I watch, right? Maybe not my homies, but the videos that I watch is that. We do that movement. She said, I count down. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Houston, we have liftoff. When's the last time you lifted yourself off at any moment in your life? When's the last time you lifted yourself off and said, I'm going to launch into this day. I'm not going to do the same repetitive mistakes. I'm not going to do the same repetitive habits and the same thing that I do in the same way every time. I don't need to feel comfortable. In fact, I'm going to make myself talk to 25 strangers every day just to break my own ice, just to break myself free and being weird. And the other guy's singing Bohemian Rhapsody at the top of his lungs in the taxi. And he does all of that shit, bro. All of that shit. Good morning. Thank you for not hitting me. Keep that stroke. So that's what I'm saying. That right there gave me the energy to go later to talk to someone else. It makes no sense to be in front of your fucking computer all day and you forgot how to talk to people. We forgot how we can make other people feel. And that was the crack on the woman safe. You want to get women? Make them feel. Make them feel entertained. Make them feel happy. Make them feel smiling. Make them feel. And that's what we end up missing. We end up calculating. We're like, oh, well, you know, she needs to know that I got a good credit score and a house and a car. Nobody can see your external worth. A girl might say, I want a guy to do all these things for me, but that's not what they want. They want to feel useful too. They want to feel into a relationship where they can put in energy and energy comes back out of it. And that's where we're living right now. We're living with energy. And that's what I wanted everybody to have. Let me go around this dude. He's got his dogs out. But that's when he's on his phone. That's where I'm talking about. Watch where you get your energy from. Watch where your mind goes and glows and shines. Watch that shit. It's inside of us all, but we stay programmed. We stay plugged in. And then we aren't the first ones to say hi. And we forget to say bye. And we forget to love. And we forget to hug. And this morning, that's what my morning motivation's all about. So if you got anything out of this, if you felt the glow of the morning and you said, yeah, every day I'm alive is a day to have some sort of energy and not to park myself through video games or masturbation or porn or whatever else we fucking numb ourselves through. Food too. You know, that's all the thing we only look forward to is what's for lunch today. Then you're bored and you need more shine and you need more time with yourself to go, how can I express my true self? On my heart from the start, your boy Marky Saint. Peace and love. And as always, chigata. That means goodbye, but not forever in Finnish, because I've actually been to fucking Finland. And I know a little bit of Finnish. And I love my friends there too. So peace. I'll see you on the other side. Comment below. How do you find your shine? I'll holler at you later.